Hey, I appreciate you guys joining us. I am Mike McGrail. I'm being joined by Misty Ferguson, longtime friend, and we are with what is currently being called the 100 Veterans Healthier Initiative. Um, whether we keep that name or whether we grow it into something bigger, time will tell. We want to do a quick introduction though and talk a little bit about it. So Misty was going to do an interview, and I'll turn it over to her.
All right. So, Mike, tell us how you came up with the idea, because you are the one who came up with the idea and wanted to start this and got us all involved. So, how did you decide you wanted to do that?
I was actually, there were two things that made me want to do 100 Veterans Healthier. And 100 Veterans Healthier was the whole body, the whole mind getting better, accelerated, not just one aspect of life, but the whole vet being better. And part of it was I had a car accident back in April 2019. Woman pulled out in front of me. She didn't see me. And I ended up going to a chiropractor um, 3 times a week for the next 3 months. And as he and I talked, we were talking about the whole body, the whole mind, just healing after a traumatic event. And it kind of inspired me a little bit. And as that entire thing was going on, I was doing my business helping veterans with their health. And one of our leaders reached out. She saw me sharing about a Marine who needed help. The Marine was about to lose their domicile. They were about to go under on their electric bill. There was no money. There were kids in the picture, and this leader, this friend of mine, she jumped in and she contributed $300, paid the power bill down, helped that vet get into a position. And then, when that vet was in a position that I'll go ahead and say the vet was in a position that she was able to do better for herself. You were actually part of the inspiration. I don't know if I'd ever told you that, but going in and helping this friend buy a business for herself and start doing better. Getting her out of the situation that she was in and introducing her to the opportunity that she could have a better life. That was the inspiration. It was incredible, seeing a couple tears as that entire thing played out on both of our ends, and being able to be a part of that. What happens if we do that? If we can do that for one, what if we do it for 100? And that's kind of where the idea came from.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's definitely a noble cause, and I'm happy to be part of that with you. So, what do you directly? We have a lot of people and with a lot of different expertise that are working with us. What part directly are you contributing?
So I am contributing the health aspect of it. I have, like I said, I went through. I guess it was a fairly moderate vehicle accident. I've got 18 and a half years of service myself, degenerative disc disease in my lower and my upper back. I've got shoulder problems. I've been through the TBI clinic. So health and happiness is something that's near and dear to my heart. I think it's something that a lot of us deal with. A lot of people don't understand the common theme that exists with our health. When you go overseas, you're getting pumped full of antibiotics. Every time you get sick, you're getting all kinds of vaccinations. You're being exposed to stresses. You're losing sleep. You've got a poor diet, tobacco, alcohol use in some cases. All of these things contribute to crushing the one part of our body that regulates what should be a healthy mood, good sleep, weight, energy, all those things, even joint pain. So I am the health and happiness guy. I'm pretty bold in saying that. I'm all about taking care of what's called gut health, and my part of the contribution, aside from trying to wrangle all these great ideas together and move together with what's looking like it's going to be a great nonprofit, is simply to help people physically improve. Because if you can't be well mentally and physically, then how are we going to enjoy everything else that is life? The things that we worked so hard for.
That's absolutely true. Those people don't realize just how much it affects their whole life when they're not feeling well.
Yeah.
So how far do you want to take this? Like, do you want to just get 100 vets? Do you want to move further? Where do we start? Where do we end?
That is an incredible question, and a humbling thought, because 100 vets is not many at all. My goal is that we start a movement that surpasses what the VA can provide. We have veterans that are able to look out for one another. They understand the basics of science and how to heal the body in a way that many doctors don't even study. And they truly are basics. Little odds and ends that you can pick up through reading, through healthy diet, things like that. And my idea is that we are able to start a movement big enough that when the VA is saying we are experimenting with different strains of probiotics, or we experimenting with, different doses of whatever natural supplements it may be, we already have thousands of vets saying, we've been doing that and you missed the wagon. We're already here. We're the ones that are making a difference. We don't need you anymore. You had a chance. You missed your chance. And we took care of ourselves. I think that is truly the end state, when this is just, it's got so much motion that you can't turn anywhere without having a vet helping another vet get better.
All right, that was a good answer.
I really, I don't even know. I mean, it's 100 vets was such a great idea. And now looking back, like, what if we did 1,000? What if we did 10,000?
Oh my gosh. Could you even imagine?
It would be incredible.
Like, could you imagine if you could duplicate, the whole 100 vets process, like you do network marketing,
Yeah.
but it's for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get people to help other people.
Build your own fire team, build your own squad. Bring the guys that you served with to the table and help them get better. What if we could do that on a weekly basis? Provide forums, provide local conferences. And, I say helping them get healthier. The 22, that's something that we all talk about. It's something that we all know about. So I don't want to say cliche in saying that I want to make an impact, but I can absolutely say with my business that I know, and I have testimonies, which I'm privileged to be able to help people, of guys that have gotten their life out of the gutter, and they have improved their lifestyle, they've improved their marriage, they're better parents. They're better parents for their kids. They set a better example. That's something that I think we all want to do, but many of us don't know how.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how has what you do affected your life? So everything that you're bringing to the table for 100 vets, how has it affected you directly?
It affected me. So I grew up in a small town, and I have a deep passion for what I'm doing, because I didn't understand that growing up in a small town, how privileged I was to be able to go mountain biking whenever I wanted to. I went skiing 4 or 5 days a week. I was always out. I was always active. I've got a to-do list that I made when I was, 19, 20 years old, and said I wanted to be a dad. And so growing up, shortly after growing up, my mom passed away in 2015, 16. And that was a difficult time. It was a very difficult time, of course. And so a few months later, when a guy I'd gone to high school with reached out and said, "Hey man, like, I see that you're always napping," he struck a nerve, and he didn't mean to, and I'm glad that he did. But I realized that I need to get off the couch. I need to be more active. I need to be more engaged. And so within a few days of talking to him, I started taking better care of myself. I started taking the appropriate steps and measures and practicing what I now preach. And it got me off the couch. It got me away from the naps that I depended on. It got my mental fog just out of my head. It improved my mood. I think, my wife and I were that's a stressful time in a marriage. And I think we had some things that we needed to work through at that point in time. And it helped out with that. It helped out with her anxiety. Um, so, I mean, the ways that it helped our life, the ways that it helped my lifestyle, I can't imagine being the person that I am today. I don't think I could imagine having the accomplishments um, that I've had 3.5 years ago. The fact that even talking about having a nonprofit or helping 100 veterans at 38 years old, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But, taking the time, having the energy, feeling better, feeling more confident, it's changed my life. And it's something that, um, I kind of thought that I was an anomaly, and I was really out there with it at first, and I let people say, shut up, it's not possible. And I've taken that back and I've looked at it, and it's unfortunate for them because I know it's possible. I'm an example, and there are so many other people out there that I have the privilege of working with, that I've had the opportunity to help with my business, and it's possible. So it's changed my life.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's
Good deal.
Hey, I appreciate you guys joining us. Look forward to getting to know you, and welcome to the group. If you are not yet part of the group, maybe you're finding this on one of the different video sites, Wix, YouTube, whatever it may be. If you're a veteran, you're out there, you need a little bit of help, a little bit of change in your life. We're not just about the health. Mental and physical health, that's important, but you got to have recreation. You got to have stability in your life. We're teaming up with some folks that can help with mortgages, with loans. We have a friend who was previously employed by Social Security. She's now retired. She's helping out with veteran claims to make sure that you get a disability if you rate it. Resumes, finding jobs, all of those things. That's what we're here for. So look forward to getting to know you, getting to meet you, and hearing what your story is and what your story is going to be. So I appreciate you guys joining us.
Bye.